Hello friends, in this Python tutorial, we will try to understand and learn basic topics on Python program. This is the part 1. What is Python? What is the difference between Python 2 and Python 3? What is the history of Python and its version? Why should learn Python? Why the name Python? Where it is used? Basic syntax of Python, Python popular frameworks and libraries. This video help you to better understand Python concept. Stay with me. My name is Gaurav and you're watching Honest Mark. Python is simple, general purpose, high level and object oriented language. Python is an interpreted scripting language also. Guido van Rossum is also known as the founder of Python programming. What is Python? Python is a general purpose, dynamic, high level and interpreted programming language. It supports object oriented programming approach to develop applications. It is easy to learn and provide lots of high level data structure. Python is easy to learn yet powerful and versatile scripting language which makes it attractive for application development. Python's syntax and dynamic typing with its interpreted nature makes it an ideal language for scripting and rapid application development. Python supports multiple programming patterns including object-oriented, imperative and functional or procedural programming style. Python is not intended to work in a particular area such as web programming. That is why it is known as multi-purpose programming language because it can be used with web, enterprise, 3D CAD, etc. We don't need to use data type to declare variable because it is dynamically typed, so we can write a is equal to 10 to assign an integer value in an integer variable. Python makes the development and debugging fast because there is no compilation step included in Python development and edit, test, debugging cycle is very fast. Python 2 versus Python 3. In most of the programming languages, whenever a new version release, it supports the features and syntax of the existing version of the language. Therefore, it is easier for the project to switch in the new version. However, in the case of Python, there are two versions, Python 2 and Python 3 are very much different from each other. Python 2 uses the function raw input to accept the user's input. It returns the string representing the value which is typed by the user. To convert it into the string, we need to use the int function in Python. On the other hand, Python 2 uses input function which automatically interpreted the type of input enters by the users. However, we can cast this value to any type of using primitive functions int, str and etc. In Python 2, the implicit string type is ASCII, whereas in Python 3, the implicit using type Unicode. Python 3 does not contain the xRange function of Python 2. The xRange is the variety of range function which returns a xRange object that works similar to Java editor. The range function returns a list. For example, the function range 0, 3 contains 0, 1, 2. There is also a small change made in exception handling in Python 3. It defined a keyword as which is necessary to be used. We will discuss it in exception handling section of Python programming tutorial. Python history. Python laid its foundation in the late 1980s. The implementation of Python was started in December 1989 by Guido van Rossum at CWI in Netherlands. In February 1991, Guido van Rossum published the code label version 0.9.0. Python history. In 1994, Python 1.0 was released with new features like lambda, map, filter, reduce. Python 2.0 added new features such as list, comprehensive garbage collection systems. On December 3, 2008, Python 3.0 called Py3k was released. It was designed to rectify the fundamental flaw of the language. The idea of Python programming language has taken from the ABC programming language, or we can say that ABC is a predecessor of a Python language which was capable of exception handling and interface of Amoeba operating system. The following programming languages influence Python ABC language. Modula 3. Python version list. Python programming language is being updated regularly with a new features and supports. There are a lot of update in Python version. It started from 1994 to current version. A list of Python version with its released date is given below. This is the entire list of Python version and released date. The current version of Python is 3.10, which is released on 4 October 2021. Why the name Python? There is also a fact behind the choosing name Python. Guido van Rossum was a fan of a popular BBC comedy show of that time, Monty Python's Flying Circus. He is decided to pick up the name Python from his newly created programming language. Python has a vast community across the world and release its version within its short time. Why we should learn Python? Python provides many useful features to the programmer. These features make it most popular and widely used language. We have listed below few essential features of Python. Easy to use and learn, expressive language, interpreted language, object-oriented language, open source language, extensible, learn standard library, GUI programming support, integrated, embeddable, dynamic memory location, wide range of libraries and frameworks. Where is Python actually used? Python is a general purpose popular programming language and it is used almost every technical field. The various area of Python used are given below. Data science, data mining, desktop application, console based application, mobile application, software development, web application, enterprise application, CD CAD application, machine learning, computer vision or image processing application, speech recognition, artificial intelligence. Python basic syntax. There is no use of curly braces or semicolon in Python programming language. It is like a English language, but Python is used indentation to define a block of code. Indentation is nothing but adding white space before the statements when it is needed. This is the Python syntax. Here we have a first program in Python. We have to print this entire thing by using print function. Simply you have to type under the print function and press the enter key. Your output will come like this. Python popular frameworks and libraries. Python has wide range of libraries and frameworks widely used in various fields such as machine learning, artificial intelligence, web applications. We defined some popular frameworks and libraries of Python as follows. First is web development server side, Django, Flux, Pyramid, CherryPay, etc. GUI is based application, TK, Pay, GTK, Pay, QT, Pay.js, etc. Third is machine learning, TensorFlow, PyTorch, Scikit-learn, Matplotlib, and SciPy, etc. Last is mathematics, NumPy, Pandas, etc. Friends, that's all in this part 1 video, and in part 2 we will learn something new. Friends, that's all in this video. How did you like this information? If you like, you must share with your friends.